timer. Yeah, one moment. Michael, before you start, thank you for being our gold sponsor at the event. Yes, the green button is to...
Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you for being sponsor at our event. Thank you also for the good conversation we had before, and enjoy the crowd. So
yeah, that's quite a big crowd.
Yes, the stage is yours.
Well, thank you so much. Yes, first slide. Well, it's our first year as Badenburg Techniek to be a proud gold sponsor of this event. Trying to click to the next. Yeah, that's working. So this is me, Michael Dexon. I'm currently Division Director for Badenburg Industrial Automation in mainly the Netherlands and Belgium. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Badenburg Techniek. Maybe a little bit of a new name within this session, but probably you will ring a bell what companies that we have all in our portfolio. A company starts with a mission status. And our mission status is smarter focused, brighter tomorrow. Actually, what we say, based on the smarter focused, we implement new technologies for making the world a little bit better. We do a lot about sustainability, which is also driven by by the companies that own our company, our shareholders. We are basically a company that is owned by a family company, and therefore we are in the long run. We have a basis of over 100 years, actually to be precise, 150 years. The company was founded by Piet Badenburg. He's in the picture. Actually, we don't know who he is, but probably we guess he's the first one in the picture. But it's a very old picture, as you see. And we grew from a company back then in Rotterdam, which sold electrical light for entrepreneurs. Electrical light, so no candlelight, but electrical light, to where we are now. And where we are now is, we'd like to position ourselves as in the heart of the smart industry in industrial automation. If you look at the company, we have two main branches. One of them is electrification, and the other one is automation. So that is my role. I'm going to tell you all about that. But electrification is also about half of Badenburg, and it's very, very growing. The company is... The electrification part is really good if you have problems with net congestion. Probably everybody in the room has problem with net congestion. So we have about 650 people working on that, helping you with simulations and try to solve your net congestion where possible. So we are very good at truck loading, bus loading, logistics and stuff. But also we help bigger factories, mainly in the Netherlands and Belgium, to help with their electrification issues. Inside factories, also outside of factories. And then, of course, automation. Again, there's 1,300 employees, 21 companies, 5 divisions. And we are located, as this is the area that we are mainly active in. You can see it's pretty wide, but if you focus at the blue spots, we are in industrial cybersecurity, so we have our own cybersecurity experts. We do, of course, software. We do twins, robotics and visions, and but it's also, and that's one of the things that we do, and I try to take you to today, is everything with data and modular platforms within it. So, as Badenburg Industrial Automation, we are active in these markets. So from food and beverage to chemical and everything in between. Water and infra is for us also a big growing area, but you can see we are very, very wide. What do? If you look at the bottom, we can help you with consultancy, which means that we can help you think to the process. We do simulations in advance, especially if you talk about net congestion problems. We can deliver all your electrical and installations. We build cabinets and stuff. We install them. We do hardware engineering, and on top of that, we grow higher in the S95 curve. We do PLC, SCADA, and DCS. And on top of that, and I put them together because for the more gray people under us, we used to have like process control, PLCs, and on top of that, MES. We see growing that data and AI will become a more part of the whole mesh implementation. At least it's going to be it's getting more active in the whole proposition. From a pyramidal view, you could describe it as this. Well, this used to be the ASK95 curve for people that know the ASK95. So everything about sensors, actuators, PLCs, DCSs, SCADA, and on top of that, more and more growing MES data and AI implementations. If you look at the focus areas, of course, we have our strategic plans. And the biggest focus for industrial automation at this moment are MES historian, intelligent algorithms, and data and AI. And that's where the suites of AVEVA kick in, because we use these suites a lot. To take you to an example, this is Nazi, a Belgium-based company. It had a few challenges with data. It's a company that is that stores cooled products in Belgium. We help them with several issues. We help them to scatter data all over the place. We try to organize it. By doing that, using the whole PI-AF suite, which we have certified and trained personnel within. The solution was data integration and monitoring. And actually, if you drill down to what we really did here is, so we solved their energy problem within their process and together. Our people are, we have a booth next to here, and the engineers, the people that have been working on this can tell you all about it, and we'll take you. This is
een eigen ontwikkelde energiemonitoringoplossing, dat hebben wij bij Luik-Natie geïmplementeerd. Luik-Natie biedt koel- en diepvriesopslagfaciliteiten aan voor allerlei soorten vracht vanuit de haven van Antwerpen. Uniek aan deze gebouwen is dat zij hun benodigde energie uit de zelf opgewekte wind- en zonne-energie halen.
Om het energieverbruik te optimaliseren is real-time inzicht in de meetwaarde een must. Onze oplossing toont het verbruik van de grote verbruikers, zoals de compressoren, de koelcellen en de vriescellen. Daarnaast wordt de data van de windmolen, de zonnecellen en de Tesla-batterij in het datamanagementsysteem opgeslagen. Met als resultaat dat alle data in één portal zichtbaar is. Er is gekozen om alle data op te slaan in het datamanagementsysteem, zodat later visualisatie, rapportage en analyses gedaan kunnen worden op deze data. Door het inzicht in de real-time meetwaarde van de compressoren, de koel- en vriescellen, heeft Luik-Natie gericht energie kunnen besparen. Bijvoorbeeld door optimalisatie van koelschema's en de identificatie van minder efficiënte apparatuur is Luik-Natie steeds beter in staat om zelfconsumptie te bewerkstelligen.
Luik-Natie draagt bij aan een CO2-vrije toekomst door de benodigde energie voor de eigen operaties minimaal van het elektriciteitsnet af te halen. Want door middel van de zonnepanelen, de windmolen en in combinatie met de batterijopslag halen zij hun benodigde energie zoveel mogelijk uit de zelf opgewekte elektriciteit. Netcongestie en piekbelasting zijn twee veel voorkomende uitdagingen waar bedrijven met een hoog elektriciteitsverbruik mee te maken hebben. Zij lossen dit op via een Tesla-batterij in combinatie met hernieuwbare energie en lastmanagement. Hierdoor kunnen zij op voorhand gaan koelen wanneer een overschot is aan groene elektriciteit.
De samenwerking met Batenburg ervaren wij als zeer positief. Dat zijn mensen die proactief onze nieuwe technische installaties interpreteren en terugvisualiseren in onze historie.
De slimme energiesystemen kunnen op basis van de opgeslagen data helpen om de algemene belasting op het elektriciteitsnet te beheren. Daar dragen we met z'n allen aan bij. Smarter focus,
brighter tomorrow, yes. A story of a happy customer is a lot better than my presentation and slides, so that's why I put this in. We have more of that. Also, this is a story about one of the biggest drinking water companies in the Netherlands. It's operating in the south of the Netherlands. And basically what we did here, is that we combine data from several locations and help them with the KPIs on these locations. So we have now data governance on all their data, and we are helping them with the KPIs and everything that is needed to run these factories. My time is running out, so I'm going to take you to the next one. This is a case that will be presented by my colleague Edward this afternoon together with Raf. We are very proud that BASF will be presenting on this stage together with us their success. So I'm not going to tell a lot about them, but please be there. It's about 4 o'clock in this room, and it's a very, very new case, which I'm very proud of. So, which brings me to, well, my last slide and a sort of a call to action. Because we have been seeing that if you invest in data collection and putting it all together, including with new tooling and the PI-AF tooling, we see surprisingly much things happening, and that can be in better performance of your equipment. We have examples from companies where we have improved the production process. I find it surprising. So my call to action, you can forget about everything that I taught. Please start collecting data and do something with it. Well, that is my call. And to finalize my presentation, I would like to give a really big hand to the AVEVA team, also to the marketing, and a little bit in the back hidden, but also the very professionality of the technical team. Please give them a big hand. And thank you for your attention.